Hi everyone. So today we are dealing with group discussion. Why is it necessary to have group discussion? So we see group discussions happening, and we have this in our curriculum because uh, we need to prepare ourselves for, let it be interviews or professional field or even in normal places. So it is to solve problems, to have ideas, to inspire, to develop, communicate, various purposes. So here, group discussion. What is a group discussion? A group discussion is the communication between members of a specific group on a topic of common interest or concern. So it is again a discussion between people on common interest, or if there is a particular topic or a matter of concern, we have group discussions. We keep group discussions, and discussion takes place among students, among teachers, at academic institution and other workplaces, so among employees in organizations. So here we find group discussions held. Then usually they are formally discussed. Formal discussions on a predetermined topic, however, informal discussions also take place. So we have a particular topic and we have to have a group discussion on it. So we form a circle and then we start talking on it, discussing about the matters of concern. So this again, it can be on a predetermined topic, or you can just, a topic just generally comes up and you can have an informal conversation or discussion as well. Now, why are group discussions held? Why are these held? To gain a better understanding of a subject or a topic area, to explore ideas and exchange information, to critique proposals or new ideas. Again, to have new ideas, to critique new ideas, that is to analyze. We have people, we take a particular subject and we have to sit in groups and think about more ideas, and to also analyze another idea which comes forth. So all these then brainstorm and explore new possibilities, to think of new solutions, to think together in group, to sit and think what can be done, to look for best solutions to problems and to prepare new policies. Now we have to begin something. So we sit around, have a group discussion, and then we start. So to begin, to prepare new policies, if we want to take a good initiative or we want to discuss any concern, a problem, so we keep group discussion. So all these are the reasons why we keep, or why group discussions are held, to explore new ideas. So new ideas are stemmed from such discussions where everybody comes in, gives their point, some we accept, some we reject. So uh, all these takes place during a group discussion. Now, skills required for effective participation in group discussions. What are these skills that we need to have in order to participate like a proper member in a group discussions? Number one, good communication skills. Then interpersonal skills, then leadership skills, and problem solving skills. So these are the four areas we'll be discussing in here. So good communication skills. So what are the points? Let's notice. Think clearly and logically. Express your thoughts and ideas coherently. Speak accurately and appropriately. So when it comes to communication, we have to communicate it clearly, logically, coherently. Logically, we have to put it out there. It should be clear, it should be precise. So again, logical, you have to think properly and explain things. You just can't randomly come out of topics, and you have to have a logical explanation and clearly articulate to your members. Listen to others and respond appropriately. Express agreements, disagreements, and reservations without hurting the listener's feeling. So you listen. Again, listening is utmost important. You listen to others and then you express your agreements or disagreements without hurting anybody's feelings. So here we are not attacking on someone personally, but it is the point in which they are saying. So if they come up with a topic or with a point, we have to agree or disagree on that particular point. So help others see a problem or solution from multiple perspectives. So now one person come up with an idea or with a problem. So how do we seek solution to it? how do we make a result out of it. So we have to help one another in our group so while conducting this group discussions, we can help each other come up with ideas, come have a proper solution to these problems also. The next one is interpersonal skills. Remain focused on the objective of the discussion and not digress. Accept criticism of your ideas with a smile and not consider it an attack with you. So, we have to focus on a topic and not deviate from it. That objective should be there. So, while we are sitting in a group discussion, there is a tendency that a person brings in a topic and then the topic just deviates and then it leads to another discussions or other topics come up. But we have to focus on that topic and not digress and accept criticism. Now another person, the opposite person or one of the member is disagreeing with your point, so or criticizing a point or just not in terms with you, it is not with you personally but it is to the point that you mentioned. So accept that criticism with a smile and not as an attack on us. Now disagree with someone's idea and still be pleasant. So the same way how you accept somebody's idea and still be accept somebody's criticism and still be okay. Here it is the opposite. You can disagree with someone else's idea and still be pleasant. Now if you do not like what the other person is recommending, you can disagree with it but pleasantly in a polite manner. You should not just shout or just very harshly say to the person, and it is to the idea that you are disagreeing and not to the person. Now find positive aspects in ideas put forth by someone with whom you disagree on many issues. Recognize every member of the group as equal partners. Ensure that every member gets equal opportunity to speak. Now a positive aspect on someone whom you disagree. So now a person, you have disagreement with a person, but if that person puts forth an idea, you have to, if that is a good idea, you have to find the positive aspects. Do not attack personally here. If the idea is good, find positive aspects and encourage that idea and do not keep any personal issues within a group discussion. And also everybody is equal in a group discussion. So we are equal partners and at the same time we should allow others to speak. So give equal opportunity for others to speak. So leadership skills. In group discussion, we never choose a particular leader, but a person just automatically becomes or takes the initiative. We find in any group that one or two person has the tendency to come up and automatically you will find a person leading a team. So here, what are those leadership skills? How is that person turning into a leader and how that takes place? Because we do not determine a leader here, but what are the skills that a leader has to have or is seen in that kind of a person, the leadership skills here? To lead the team, to inspire. By leading the team, inspire with ideas, inspire them. Then to give the discussion a sense of direction, to initiate a discussion. So in the last slide, we spoke about staying on the subject and not diverting, do not digress. So in a discussion, like I mentioned earlier, we have this tendency to deviate. So it is here that the leader plays an important role. Now the leader or the one who takes that place or shows the qualities of a leader automatically brings in and say, see, we are deviating from the topic, we have to come back. So again, a leader gives the discussion a sense of direction, how it is, or we are deviating, or this is the point we were talking about. So this is how a leaders or leadership qualities are seen. Initiate a discussion, takes the first step to begin a discussion, to encourage passive members to express their views. A leader can sense that a person is silent in the group, that a person needs that proper attention. There may be members who would like to put in points, but out of fear of what others would think about an idea, there can be a situation where they keep quiet. So a leader senses this and encourages. A leader could call out name A, B or C and ask the person to speak or put forward their ideas and encourage them to speak. So that is one of the qualities of a leader. Now, to help the team arrive at a conclusion, to summarize the discussion. To help the team arrive at a conclusion. So now there's a lot of points being said and discussed in the group discussion, and finally we have to arrive at a proper conclusion. So now the leader takes the initiative and say, yes, we have to bring it to a conclusion. We have to put forward the final point of the aim or the discussion, like the motto that we have found. So we have to come up with a proper conclusion, and the leader takes the initiative and brings this to a conclusion. Now, to summarize the discussion. Now, after everything, we bring it to a conclusion. The leader brings it to a conclusion and then finally summarizes the whole group discussion. So, brings in all the points. So, summarizing is bringing in all the points and taking in everybody's view and finally bringing it to a conclusion and therefore summarizing it. So these are the leadership skills, or we see in that particular person the qualities of a leader. The next is problem solving skills. Now, to think creatively, to think out of the box, to think for innovative solutions to problem, and to analyze different dimensions of a problem. So problem solving skills. To think creatively and again to think out of the box. It is just to come out of with different solutions, not just follow a particular pattern or what is currently being. It is to think differently, to come up with new, better solutions. So that is to think out of the box. This problem solving skills, not just follow a random pattern which is already there, but to have a creative view on the problem and try and find its solution. To think for innovative solutions to problem, again the same, to think for more better solution, new, then to analyze the different dimensions of a problem, not just one perspective. So in a group discussion, we have all these members and we sit together and think about what are the different, how can we analyze a problem, how can we analyze it from different angles and find a proper solution to it. So this can be done through group discussion. It was very helpful. A person alone can only, we just sit by ourselves and we can think through it. But when we have many heads together, everybody comes up with different ideas and how to deal with a problem, how to find its solution. So again, analyze the different dimensions of a problem, and all these takes place only in a group discussion. So that is the problem solving skills in a group discussion. So here we come to an end with this session. Thank you.